Hello everyone, welcome back to the shack. I've got a special, more festive video for you today, and this is a little bit of a themed video, if you can't tell, to some friends of mine. So with that, I give you the Toads edition of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creaking were stirring, not even the gaming ham. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that ham radio dude would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, with visions of ICOM 7300s danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn rose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window, and flashed like a flash I tore open the shutters and threw open the sash. The moon of the breast of a new fallen snow gave the luster of midday objects below. And when to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be the smoking ape. More rapid than eagles and coursers they came, and whistled and shouted, he called them by name. Now Spotter, now No Code, now Unliking Ham, and WQ9F Ham Radio Adventures, on KK6 USY Ham Radio Adventures, on Wildcast Cadia Radio, on Plasma Storm, and on Temporarily Offline. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all, as the dry leaves that before a wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop with coursers they flew, with sleigh full of radios, and on this side of the radio too. And then with a twinkling I heard on the roof a prancing and pawing of each little hoof, as I drew my hand and was turning around. Down the chimney FEP Labs came with a bound. He was dressed in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. On bundles of radios he flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth run down with a bow, and the beard on his chin white as snow. The stump in his pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face, a round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. And when he was chumpy and plump, a right jolly old elf, and laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye, a twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but got straight to his work, and filled the stockings and turned with a jerk. And laying a finger aside of his nose, giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team he gave a whistle, and happy they flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Thank you all for an amazing year, and Merry Christmas.